All right, everybody. Good morning, and it's time for the Kelly Williams Show. We are live today at Paradise Tropical Wines in Kemah, Texas, with musician Rodell Duff, and we are so excited to be here this morning. He's going to play some little music this morning while we get ready for the show.
I've never been a cool winning quarterback of the winning team, or the guy with the right kind of punchline everybody wants to be. I never was that lucky old cuss with a straight flush in his hand. Oh, with you, I ain't no Patrick Swayze. My old boots never danced on deer, never walked with a swag looking sharp as a tack, lit up like Times Square. Who's that guy with the big old smile as white as a Rio Grande? Oh, with you, I am strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. Same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, but with you, I am.
Oh, it was good. Awesome. Okay, guys, so if you're just joining us, we are live right here in Kemah, Texas at Paradise Tropical Wines. Thanks to owner, of course, Colton Sherrill right there, and live with musician Rodell Duff. Rodell, that was so good. So nice to finally meet you.
Same here, same here.
We're excited to visit with Rodell today. And first of all, tell us, where are you from?
I was actually born in Trinidad and Tobago, so I'm from the islands.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
came over when I was 3.
Yeah, you have no accent.
Oh no, I lost it. I lost it when I was younger. I got made fun of a little bit in school, so I cut it out.
That's
but no,
funny.
right now I reside in Kemah.
You do? Well, there you go. Me too. I love that. We're neighbors.
Exactly.
Okay, so you moved. Where did y'all move from Trinidad?
To Houston.
You did move to Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long were you in Houston?
Ever since then.
Wow, amazing. Okay, so first of all, how old are you?
I am 30.
30, right on the dot.
30, right on.
All right. Okay, you're a youngin'. So, and Colton, how old are you? 20?
23.
23. There you go. I'm surrounded by youngins today. I love it. I love it. How did you start playing music?
I actually started singing in church. My grandma,
Yeah.
rest in peace, she forced me to sing in church. I hated it. I would cry when she'd make me go up there and just... But, eventually it kind of stuck with me after, stuff happened, heartbreak, stuff like that. And
Yeah,
I
exactly.
picked up the guitar at like 27 and just been going.
Awesome. So when you picked up the guitar, were you writing a song, or were you just doing trying to play some copy stuff?
I was just playing some copy stuff. I was literally just trying to teach myself how to play off of YouTube, and it was kind of like my therapy at the moment. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, heartbreak will do that to you.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You learn to do all kind of things.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so do you play guitar? How often do you play guitar? Do you pretty much play every day?
Every day is the goal.
Yeah.
I try to at least mess around with it at least every day.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Okay, so you actually play different places, and you've got some appearances coming up, and you actually head for San Antonio pretty quick.
Well, I'm actually heading for Dallas tomorrow.
Oh, Dallas first.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dallas. I play tomorrow night at Dallas Rustic at 6 p.m. and then I play the following day at San Antonio for brunch time, so 12:30.
So we've got viewers from all over the place. Y'all, if y'all are in Dallas or San Antonio, look him up. You need to go hear him. He's awesome, and what a great guy. Okay, so what do you think has made you happiest about playing guitar? You're a late learner. Late. There's really no late of anything. You can do anything you want anytime in life.
Exactly.
But on the normal, musician, like I just started kind of learning to play guitar, so I'm real late because I'm a whole lot older than you. So you kind of a little bit, late 20s. What do you think has has made you the most happiest about playing the guitar?
Being able to perform.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing was being able to perform and getting out there. I had a buddy that's kind of throw me out there when I was 6 months into playing. He's like, dude, you're good enough. You know, he believed in me. It's my buddy, you know, Swan. He pushed me out there and just made me do open mic, and it was, you know, kind of just went off like that.
Yeah, I love it. So what was your first performance? Was it an open mic?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, where was that?
Monkey Ducks. Houston.
Wow!
Yeah, it was
oh
hard.
my goodness!
It was tough. It was
They got
tough.
some crazy open mics over there.
Oh yeah, it's strict over there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that is do you remember how many people were in the audience?
There was about, I mean, I think there's about like, I only knew one guy there, my buddy I went with. So I think there's like maybe like 20, 30 people.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Not at the time, it wasn't fun.
Did you get off the stage and go, darn it, I can't believe you made me do that?
Yeah, I got off and I was just like, you know.
I can do this again.
Yeah, I can do it again, but I was, you know.
Can I play 2 songs? That's right. That's when you know you're supposed to be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
When you right after you perform, you go, okay, wait a minute, I can do that again.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Okay, so tell us about your process of what you do with playing.
We're at home or?
Yeah, just I mean, do you go out and find gigs? Do you what do you do? What do you do to build up your
since I'm
jobs?
I'm my own manager, all that good stuff.
Like it.
So I kind of reach out to venues. So I'll see where other artists are playing. Reach out to venues and kind of try to get my foot in the door. I stopped for a little bit during the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
You know, all my other shows got pushed back to this year, but I mean, I stopped for a little bit and it was kind of starting writing and doing stuff like that. So my process is literally like I see places and reach out to them and send them my links and stuff like that.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's great. So you started writing.
Yeah, so I've been writing for a while. I have songs out right now.
Okay.
But I started working on a EP, I guess you would say a short album. I'm working on that right now with a guy named Mike Farrar. We've been doing some writing and recording and stuff like that. So I don't know when it's supposed to be released, but hopefully by the end of the year.
Awesome. Well, we will look forward to that. Absolutely. Okay. So you're gonna play us one of your original songs right now.
Yeah, I'll actually play.
What's it called?
A song called "The Truth."
Truth?
Yeah, it was a song I wrote and recorded in my room. So. Breathe in, let it all out. Say what's on your mind, I'll take it in. I need the closure, can you help me? I won't judge, I just need you to set me free. Tell the truth, even if it kills me, let it out. All I know is the whiskey drowns my memory every time. It's too cold out to be running these damn streets so late at night. And tell the truth, I'm tired of playing these games, don't waste my time.
Oh, it was good. All right, that is Truth. The Truth by Rodell Duff. Awesome. Is that one of your heartbreak songs?
Yeah, actually. I wrote that song in like 30 minutes.
Wow,
Yeah.
I believe it. That's
30
awesome.
minutes, yeah.
Well, that's what emotional DT does. Just kind of flows,
yeah.
you know, once you started. I love that. I love it. So tell us a little bit about what some of the other music you have out right now and how people can buy them.
So I have all my songs. I released them all as singles. I did like 3 during the whole lockdown thing.
Wow.
So it's all on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all that good stuff. So if you want to check it out, Rodell Duff on any platform, check it out.
Yes, so nice. And look up in the post to see exactly how to spell his name.
Yes.
Because it's different. Where does the name Rodell come from? Is it an old name?
I actually don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
'cause
good
it's
question.
very
Yeah, I asked my
different.
mom, and
It's a
she's like,
great
I just liked it, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. And the only other guys I've seen is like a buddy of mine. His dad had the same name as me.
Wow,
Yeah, and I
it's
was like,
very
all right,
different.
cool.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so tell us a little bit about, you know, what did you grow up listening to certain artists? Were you always on the countryside? Did you always like country music?
I grew up listening to everything.
Yeah.
My uncles kind of listened to everything from the Police to,
That's the
you know,
best.
yeah, everything back in the day. So I was like listening to all that stuff. So I grew up listening to that. Sunday 99.1 on the way to like elementary school. I listened to rap, hip hop, all that stuff. But country, I kind of got into it when I was like in 7th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, my buddies, they listened to it, and I kind of hung out with my buddy Thomas, one of my best friends, Thomas, and he just kind of got me hooked on it.
I love
Yeah.
that. That's young.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Did you find you were, you know, a lot of times you'll find you'll have things in common with certain artists or the certain songs, and they really draw you in a little bit more of certain music. Did you find that country music once you started listening, it was really what when you started playing, you thought I'm gonna play country. That's where I tend to start playing.
So back in 2015 or 2014, I heard Chris Stapleton for the first time, and he released a song called "What Are You Listening To?" And I heard it, but my buddy's Garrett's truck. We're at Canyon Lake, heading back from the river, and I was like, man, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And so I started like digging into him. And this time he didn't release Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this guy's great. Like, I started digging into him, and that was who I wanted to be like ever since I started playing. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So is Chris Stapleton one of your favorite artists?
Yes.
So he's kind of really, because you have that kind of gruffy, cool sound like that. You know, so I love that about you. Okay, so you have a son.
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness. So tell us a little bit about him. That's exciting.
His name's Rodell
Aw.
Duff. He's 2 years old. Turned 2 in November. He's a little crazy, little scrappy little guy. And I actually just took him to get his first haircut last weekend.
The first haircut.
Yeah.
It's always traumatic.
About 2 hours long.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did they have candy or anything?
Well, it was a good, actually a guy I've known for a while named Anthony Garcia. He's a good barber. He was patient. He had me hooked up with the, Toy Story on the phone and cookies and juice. I just tipped him, I was like, dude, here's this. I'm going to tip you extra for giving me all this stuff. Like,
oh,
good.
that's so sweet. That's a special time. You'll never forget his first haircut.
For
Believe
sure,
me.
for sure.
Does he like music like you do?
He likes music. He just tends to like just kind of bounce up and down with music.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fun age. Have you written a song about him yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
That's probably coming, huh?
I'm just gonna let it happen. I don't want to force anything out there that's like cheesy. That's why I don't really write love songs either. Because I just feel like
write the
super
heartbreak
cheesy.
ones.
Yeah, I just feel super cheesy when I write. I'm just like, all right, scratch this.
You can't. No, there's no getting over the cheesy.
Yeah, true.
It's just not
true.
a good feeling.
I know it.
Okay, is there anybody that you'll play for when you write a song and say, hey, listen to this. This is kind of what I'm going for. Do you like it? What are your thoughts?
There's a select few people I would send scrap to. So the guy I'm working with right now, Mike Farrar, send him a voice memo. One of my good friends, Julie, she also works my merch table at my shows.
Nice.
So Julie, and then David Reyes, one of my other buddies. So yeah, that's a few.
Yeah,
and Kimberly. Yeah.
No, that's right. There you go. I mean, because a lot of people, hear about artists going, oh my, I play it for my family, and they'll go, that's horrible, and it becomes a number one.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to know who you're actually trusting to, play something for. Has anybody ever said, oh, Rodell,
No, they never.
It's okay, but I'm not sure about the words, or have you
Yeah,
ever
for
had
sure.
that?
Yeah. So Mike, he's been doing it for a while, music for a while. So he would like, hey, what do you think about this? And kind of he helps me.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of use him as my sensei, I guess you would say.
Sensei. Yeah. Okay. I love that. It is good to have people like that in your life, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do you think your goals for the next 5 years look like?
5 years. For the next 5 years, I want to have a few projects released, and hopefully, opening for some big bands.
Absolutely.
Just kind of do it the independent way.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, look, it's all possible now.
Oh yeah.
I love that. That's what social media's done.
Sure.
So good for you. Good for you. Okay, so how can people follow you on social media?
Simple. Rodell Duff, RODELLDUFF, on all platforms. And there you have it.
There you go. And you have your list of where you're playing.
Correct.
And
Yeah, I'll make posts and stuff like that, or post on my stories.
Yeah.
So just kind of keep people up to date. You know?
Yeah, new music coming out and everything.
Yeah, I'll definitely let them know about that. Hopefully
Yeah.
release a single by the summertime.
Yeah, awesome. So is that how people can book you for like weddings or parties or things like that? Can they reach you that
Yeah,
way?
actually, so yeah, weddings or parties, I mean, either DM me on Instagram or send me an email. And my email's in my Instagram. It's rodellduff90@gmail.com.
Okay, so email him if you want this guy. He's awesome. Okay, so Rodell, if we look in your refrigerator right now, what will we find?
Simple things actually. I'm doing better this year, so you're gonna find like some egg whites. For real, it's sad, and some Lunchables from my son and stuff like that. Just simple stuff. Yeah,
you gotta have the kid food in there.
Yeah.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions yet for yourself?
I don't really make resolutions. I kind of just, I guess you could say a resolution was my thing was to be better, like be more mindful of what I put in my body, and less stress and try to relax a lot more. Yeah, where I work at right now, it's like very high stress, so I have to know that.
Yeah, so being a musician actually probably helps a whole lot. It is very relaxing and really, really fun to be able to go play music, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's awesome. It's a huge blessing.
Oh yeah.
It's really fun, really fun. Okay, so if you, and this is a question I like to ask some of my guests. If you had any superpower, what do you think you would want to have?
To be honest, that's a good question. I've never thought about that. I would want to.
Only one.
Read people's minds.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
I get a lot of flying, invisible.
Invisible would be cool too, but it's kind of.
Reading people's minds would be a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there any place that you thought about moving to play your music, or do you love mainly being in the Houston Bay area to do that?
Before having a son,
Yeah.
I thought about moving to Nashville and doing that, but now I mean I like Houston. I like Texas.
Yeah.
So I don't think I move too far away unless something big happens and it's mandatory that I move. But
No, that's right.
now I'll stay here.
Yeah, good for you. Good. Well, I'm glad you're staying here. Okay, guys, if you want to follow Rodell Duff, go. You can follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
That's basically it.
The three big ones. Love that. And you can look up his schedules, where he's going to be playing. He's actually leaving for Dallas tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
And then he'll be in San Antonio this weekend.
Yes, and then I'll be back in Houston on February 4th at the Rustic Downtown, playing from 7 to 8:30 with a full band. And then the Rustic Post Oak on February 13th at 9:30 at night, playing with a drummer and a guitarist. So.
Awesome. Okay, so tell us about the band you play with.
It's actually a pickup of guys. Honestly, like
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's too stressful to try and manage a band these days, and everybody has their own life going on.
That's exactly right. It is fun to be able to have pickup musicians.
Yeah, so right now it's kind of like a pool. I guess I picked from. I'll ask my buddy Mike again because he's been there for a while, so he was just shooting guys my way. Or he played the guitar with me last year. I played, so.
Oh, good. That's so fun. Yeah, that's a great idea. Well, I'm absolutely gonna find where you are and come out and hear you. Love it. Okay, so right now, Rodell is going to take us out with some more music, and me and Colton are going to dance.
He just looked up like, what?
Okay, so everybody, Rodell Duff, thank you so much for watching the Kelly Williams Show, and we are so excited that you shared this day with us. We hope you have a blessed and awesome rest of your day. Catch the Kelly Williams Show every week right here on Facebook Live and YouTube, and have a blessed day. We're going to go out with some Rodell Duff right here, ladies and gentlemen. Paradise Tropical Wines in Kemah, Texas.
When my bubble makes impressions on the inside of her thigh, they're all little feathered in where we tussle through. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came slow to the house of such a name, too messed up to get back home. looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked if anybody told you that them things are bad. I said many folks will warn me. There's been several people trying, but until now there ain't been nothing.
Have a great day. We'll see you next time on the Kelly Williams Show.
Hold me.